Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Shaun Bennett with North Kiteboarding,
What's up? I'm Aaron with Elite Water Sports.
and today we're here to talk to you about the newest prone foiling surfboard in North's lineup called the Swell.
Now, you can't just prone on this. You can wing on this
That's
too,
what you're
man. This is
saying.
my size,
So
man.
I would have to wing on this because I'm such a noob.
Yeah, so North has a seat for the higher volume boards that need a little bit more lift to keep you kind of out of the water to get started on your wind wing a little easier. But they also have this swell board that I'm using. I'm using, what would it be, the 35 liter one.
Yeah,
So
and this
they're,
right here is actually the 410, 41 liters.
So they have a 5.4, a 4.10, a 4.4, and a 3.10.
That 310's got to be sweet.
And I think actually the 33 liter would be my size board for sure. I
Okay.
can't wait for that. So it's getting released in March of 2021, and it's a carbon board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of a mixture of composites, of carbon and fiberglass, foam interior, uh, pressure relief valve. What's up with these little insignias?
This is probably one of my favorite features on the new foil lineup, and these are actually indicators depending on where you should have your foot strap set up and also your mast set up depending on the rider's weight. So if we flip this over, we can show you guys the track underneath here. Yeah, yeah, just pick it up like this. So yeah, definitely the coolest feature. I don't think I've seen this yet in the foil world. But this one's set right smack dab in the middle. As you can tell, it's upside down, but that's for an 80 kilogram rider, so probably around my weight. Maybe I'm being
You're a little lighter than 80
so,
kg. We're American around here, so you
yeah,
got to do the conversion. That's kind of different,
whatever,
but you know, you
70,
guys are a European company, right?
70 kg solid muscle.
So plus one, plus two, so more lift for heavier riders. You can just match up the line. That makes it super simple. And then lighter weight riders, you start moving that line back. That's a crazy cool concept right there. A lot of people buying a brand new board, you don't know where to start with. This is going to give it a nice solid starting point, and then you can kind of adapt to better suit yourself.
Yeah, and I really like what they did with the underside. Not only just the rails, how sharp they are, but the concave underneath that
Mhm.
allows the board to release from the water much easier when you're foiling.
You know, on those carvy turns when I get down into a wave and I want to go back to the top of the wave, and sometimes I kind of lose my foil a bit, I'll touch down the board, and with these chime rails on a carve, it'll actually like bounce off the wave rather than grabbing a hold of it and sinking the board. So that's what these chimes are for. And then you have the B spine. The B spine aerates it so that when you touch down, the air will actually flow back, releasing the backside of the board and then allowing you to release off the water and get foiling much sooner. So, you know, on the expert level, and I'm not saying I'm expert at all, but on the expert level, we're touching down this board to slow down the momentum. Say if we're catching up or going too fast down the line, we'll touch down the board and that'll slow us down, get us back into the pocket, jump back up on foil, and now we're free flowing again. So it's pretty sick that they have all these extra features. These features have been out on other boards, but they haven't been all compiled into one board, and that's what North's all about,
And
bringing
so,
technology to the
while we're
scene.
talking about prone surfing, I think there's something to be said for the size of your fuselage and the wing. So
Hmm.
now, why would a rider be going for a longer fuselage compared to a shorter fuselage?
It's all about pitch control. You know, longer fuselage is going to have a little bit more leverage points on the end of your end of the mast, end of the front. Sorry, end of the fuselage with the stabilizer. So a longer fuselage is going to have a little bit more pitch control when you're going up and down. Shorter, it's going to be easier for pumping. It's going to be a little bit more maneuverable, but maybe too advanced for some.
So the longer the fuselage is going to be harder to carve turns.
It's going to be a little bit more locked in for sure.
For
Yeah.
sure. Cool, yeah, because you've always got options. We have the 70 centimeter mast, we have the 85 centimeter mast, and then different options of the fuselage.
Then you got some really short ones for those,
Yeah,
knee deep water. You know, maybe if you're learning or whatnot.
good for learning. Yeah.
Yeah, short mast. You're gonna basically size the mast to the size of the wave. If the waves are super small, you got to keep the front wing, the actual foil inside the inertia, inside the energy of the wave. So if the mast is too long, then all of a sudden that wing is going to be too deep. It's going to be below the energy of the wave, and you're not going to be able to catch it as easy. So always having multiple options would be best. And not to go in too deep on the detail of this foil, check out the next video. The next video is going to go over the actual foils, the new mast, the new fuselages, and the all new shapes and designs that you guys are coming out with. So stay tuned for that. This is Aaron with Elite Water Sports.
Shaun Bennett with North Kiteboarding and Mystic.
All right. See you guys.